Sherls here. Thank you very much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, subscribing would mean the world to me. I always wanted to make a journal with just printed digital papers. Now that I have two kids that work well together, Springtime and Whispers of Wildflowers, I decided to do it. I printed all the landscape layouts and background pages of Springtime on one side and the Whispers of Wildflowers on the other side. I also printed two of the Whispers of Wildflowers portrait layout for the writing board and maybe the cover. In addition, I also printed all the 5 portrait backgrounds of the Wildflower kit for the ephemera background. On this cramped table, I have my tools here, book pages, and ephemera. I will be using these after I put together the signatures. In this craft along video, I will mostly play the video at fast forward speed and keep my narration or explanation at normal speed. Therefore, the background noise might not match the video. What I'm doing here is splitting my pages into the background pages and writing pages. There are some pages that I have one side background page and the opposite side is the writing page. That will be a different stack. Total, I have 24 sheets of paper here. I'm pretty pleased as well as surprised that I have this many pages. Originally, I thought that I might only have one signature with 14 or 15 pages, but apparently I'm able to have 24 pages. And that I will be splitting them into 2 signatures. I want the signatures to have an equal distribution of pages. Therefore, I also split the journal pages into a different stack. In each kit, I have 4 journal pages, so there should be 8 sheets of journal pages in this stack. And now I am splitting them into 2 signatures. Currently, I have 25 pages here, so one signature will have 13 sheets of paper and one will have only 12 sheets of paper. What I'm doing next is deciding the order of the signature. Oh, my mistake. This one only one-sided, so this signature will also have 12 sheets of paper. These 2 pages that I put aside, the landscape layout one, this now I remember that I plan to use them for my cover. So that makes sense why I have extra. I split them again into background pages, journal pages, and background pages because I want each signature to have an equal distribution of the pages layout. I don't want one section to be heavily background pages and one section is very heavily writing pages. When you flip through them, I want you to feel that, oh yeah, this is a good distribution of the types of pages. This will be my first page of this signature, and background page, journal page, and then this one. I am flipping the order of the last 3 pages because I want the butterfly page to be on the center. One signature is done, and the second signature, I'm repeating the process to put together signature number 2. I just noticed each signature has similar layout, the wood background layout, and I want them to not overlapping, so I am splitting the pages in both signatures, and I will be arranging them so it doesn't feel heavily that one section is only the wood planks background. My next step, of course, is folding each pages into the final signature look. Now I will be using the ephemera that I printed to decorate the pages. I did not print all of the ephemera of both kits, that would be way too much. I just printed some that I want to use for this journal. This will be a very simple journal with lots of writing pages. I will be gifting this journal to someone who never really had a junk journal before. Therefore, it is important for me to keep the layout very simple. In my experience, if you give someone who never really touched the project, they can be very overwhelmed by the interactive layouts. I am only doing the layout now, and I will be doing the decoration later. I don't like how this brown and the brown look, so I am switching the pages. The journal pages with book page to make it thicker and more sturdy. I apply adhesive only on 3 sides to transform the journal card into a pocket. I'm not going to touch the writing pages. I wasn't sure if I will be using the ATC ephemera of the Whispers of Wildflowers, therefore I have not cut it yet. And now, since I decided that I will be using it, I need to cut it. So this video doesn't go too long. I will only be cutting the one that I want to use for this layout. I am looking through the pages to see if there is a better page for the layout I have in mind. I am trying to keep a tiny bit gap between the center of the page and the start of the pocket. I don't want the pocket to interfere with the spine of this page. I think that's all for the layout that I want to put together for this journal. I don't want to put too much pockets or belly band or tags. I want this to be used more for a writing journal. And my next step now is using the fussy cut to embellish the pages. This should be fast. I don't think I will spend a lot of time on this, but we will see. for this page, I suddenly decided that I want to make a belly band layout. Maybe combine it with a pocket or something. reason I haven't fussy cut my tickets. Sometimes I like to use continuous tickets for a layout. Same with the quotes, I haven't individually fussy cut them. I found it's easier for me to find the quotes that I want to use for a specific layout when they are still connected to each other. And then I can just cut it as I need it. That's all for the signatures. I will be making the cover for these signatures in a separate tutorial because I want to try something new. And then after that, I will be making the ephemera using the scraps and the leftover ephemeras. And this journal will be completed. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't. Your support means a lot to me. Happy crafting! Bye!